If you want a natural American accent, watch this video as often as you can, maybe once a month, once a week, even better, or best of all, once a day. Just listen and repeat. Let's get you a fantastic sounding American accent. Come on, let's go. First, I will speak, then I will point at you, and it will be your turn to speak. Try to sound just like me. Ready? I think we should go now. Okay, great. He thinks it's easy. Let's thank her later. Wonderful. They threw it away. They threw it away. I thought it was funny. I thought it was funny. But sometimes TH makes more of a buzzing sound, like this is my seat. Yeah, this is my seat. That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. Where are their bags? Where are their bags? Listen to how it blends together. Where are their bags? Tell them to hurry. Do you hear the buzzing TH? Tell them to hurry. Tell them to hurry. Tell them to hurry. Are you bringing those? Do you hear the Z sound on the end? Are you bringing those? He drove a van to school. He drove a van to school. We'll just wait over there. We'll just wait over there. I always win at that game. I always win at that game. They voted yesterday. They voted yesterday. He wore a red hoodie. He wore a red hoodie. She left early. Yeah, she left early. Let's ride together. Let's ride together. The light turned green. The light turned green. They all ran home. They all ran home. She works downtown. Yeah, she works downtown. See that bird? See that bird? I love your shirt. I love your shirt. His socks are blue. His socks are blue. Do you hear how I mush those words together? His socks are blue. I don't really say the full R, do I? His socks are blue. Let's walk by the shore. Let's walk by the shore. That meal was cheap but good. That meal was cheap but good. They saw a sheep in the field. Yeah, they saw a sheep in the field. She bought some chicken wings. She bought some chicken wings. Chicken, 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 chicken. I took a quick sip. Sip, sip. I took a quick sip. Good. She closed the zip. Sip and zip. Sip and zip. The kids sit quietly. The kids sit quietly. He can't zip the bag. He can't zip the bag. The bag. The bag. We saw a zoo on TV. Yeah, we saw a zoo on TV. He swung the bat hard. He swung the bat hard. The bat hard. The bat hard. Give the dog a pat. Give the dog a pat. A pat. A pat. She bought a dress. She bought a dress. She bought a dress. He put it on the table. Listen to this. He put it on the table. He put it on the table. I need a bag for this. Great. I need a bag for this. I need a bag for this. Fur. F-E-R is what it sounds like, right? I need a bag for this. I dared him to jump. Okay, a little faster. What does it sound like? I dared him to jump. Ooh, I dared him to jump. I dared him to jump. She wiped a tear away. She wiped a tear away. Wiped-a. She wiped a tear away. Okay, they dated in college. What does it sound like faster? They dated in college. Dated in. They dated in college. He tied his shoes. A little faster. He tied his shoes. He tied his shoes. He tied his shoes. We took the day off. All right, and a little faster. We took the day off. We took the day off. We took the day off. He has a black cat. He has a black cat. He has a black cat. Okay, she drank from a big cup. And a bit faster, she drank from a big cup. They sat on the floor. Now faster, listen to this. They sat on the floor. They sat on the floor. They sat on the floor. Okay, I cut the paper wrong. I cut the paper wrong. I cut the paper wrong. Okay, we had a quick nap. Listen to that nasally A sound. Nap, 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 We had a quick nap. We had a quick nap. We had a quick nap. He bit the cookie. He bit the cookie. He bit the cookie. Yeah, do you hear how fast we pronounce the? It just sounds like the. He bit the cookie. He bit the cookie, right? She beat the clock. Okay, if you were to say it quickly in conversation, in a natural American way, it would sound like this. She beat the clock. She beat the clock. Okay, fantastic. We hid behind the couch. And quickly, we hid behind the couch. We hid behind the couch. The couch. We hid behind the couch. Behind. Behind. We hid behind the couch. Great. They hit the target. Okay, they hit the target. They hit the target. They hit the target. I need more rest. I need more rest. I need more rest. She cleaned the chicken coop. And quickly, she cleaned the chicken coop. She cleaned the chicken coop. Okay. He poured milk in a cup. He poured milk in a cup. In a cup. In a cup. He poured milk in a cup. We stood up quickly. We stood up quickly. We stood up quickly. We stood up quickly. He read a new book. Okay, and quickly now, he read a new book. Reda. He read a new book. Okay, she wore tall boots. She wore tall boots. She wore tall boots. She wore tall boots. I took a quick look. Listen to this. I took a quick look. I took a quick look. I took a quick look. They saw a raccoon. And quickly now, they saw a raccoon. Yeah, saw a. Those two words really mush together, really blend together, don't they? They saw a raccoon. They saw a raccoon. They saw a raccoon. It's a perfect day. It's a perfect day. It's a perfect day. Okay, her dad loves baseball. Her dad loves baseball. Her dad loves baseball. Okay, we stayed late at the party. 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 He had lunch with us. He had lunch with us. With us. He had lunch with us. I love to fly. I love to fly. I love to fly. I love to fly. She looked me in the eye. 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 They'll try again later. They'll try again later. Ooh, that one's a big blur, isn't it? They'll try again later. They'll try again later. They'll try again later. Okay, he wore a red tie. Listen to this. He wore a red tie. He wore a red tie. He wore a red tie. Awesome. We'll buy some food. Okay, and if I was going to say it quickly, I would say it like this. We'll buy some food. We'll buy some food. Yeah, we'll buy some food. Are you enjoying this video? We are halfway done. Now is a great time to give it a like. Click the like button, leave me a comment, say hello down in the comments. You can tell me, is this easy? Is it hard? Your likes and comments, they really support me and they help my YouTube channel a lot. So thank you very much. He built a new house. Okay, now quickly, he built a new house. He built a new house. Ouch, that hurt. Okay, a little faster now. Ouch, that hurt. That hurt. That hurt. Ouch, that hurt. Okay, they sat on the couch. 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 That's a cool toy. Ah, that's a cool toy. Yeah, that's a cool toy. Ah, that's a cool toy. She raised her voice. She raised her voice. She raised her voice. Raised her. Raised her. She raised her voice. We heard a loud noise. Yeah, we heard a loud noise. Ugh, we heard a loud noise. Yeah, we heard a loud noise. He tossed a shiny coin. Okay, he tossed a shiny coin. He tossed a shiny coin. In English, sometimes there are silent letters, and these can be really confusing. Look at the first one. We don't say he knew, right? He knew what to do. A little faster now. He knew what to do. He knew what to do, what to do, what to do. Okay. She hurt her knee. Listen to this. She hurt her knee. She hurt her knee. She hurt her knee. Let me write that down. This one's very different when you say it quickly. Let me write that down. Let me write that down. Yeah, 1 second. Let me write that down. Hold on. Let me write that down. They wrapped the gift. They wrapped the gift. They wrapped the gift. Yeah, you can almost hear that ED go away at the end of the word when you say it quickly, right? They wrapped the gift. They wrapped the gift. They wrapped the gift. Now, sometimes in American English, an ED ending can sound like a T. Look at this. He worked all weekend. Listen to that. Worked, worked, worked. He worked all weekend. Okay, he worked all weekend. Yeah, he worked all weekend. She laughed at the joke. She laughed at the joke. She laughed at the joke. I missed the call. Yep, I missed the call. Missed the call. Missed the call. They jumped off the stairs. 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 The cats are sleeping. Now listen to this when I say it quickly. The cats are sleeping. Yeah, don't wake them. The cats are sleeping. Okay. She lost her keys again. And now quickly, she lost her keys again. She lost her keys again. We cleaned the dishes. We cleaned the dishes. We cleaned the dishes. Yep, we cleaned the dishes. Okay, he bought 2 books. Now quickly, he bought 2 books. He bought 2 books. He bought 2 books. Now here is something about pronouncing American English that is really important, the flap T. Okay, look at the first one. We don't say, pass the butter, please. Nobody talks like that. That T turns into a D. Listen to this. Pass the butter, please. Pass the butter, please. Hey, could you pass the butter, please? Yeah, could you pass me the butter, please? She lives in the city? No, we don't talk like that. She lives in the city. City, city. She lives in the city. Yep, she lives in the city. Okay, he drank a bottle of water. Bottle of water. Bottle of water. He drank a bottle of water. Okay, that was a nice letter. 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 Yeah, that was a nice letter. Yeah, that was a real nice letter. I don't know yet. Yeah, I don't know yet. Ooh, big difference. I don't know yet. I don't know yet. I don't know yet. She won't be late. She won't be late. She won't be late. She won't be late. He can't come tonight. Okay? He can't come tonight. Yeah, sorry, he can't come tonight. He can't come tonight. Okay? We shouldn't forget. Now listen to it quick. We shouldn't forget. We shouldn't forget. We shouldn't forget about that. Yeah, we really shouldn't forget about that. We shouldn't forget about it. We shouldn't forget about it. We shouldn't forget about it. We shouldn't forget. They didn't show up. They didn't show up. They didn't show up. They didn't show up. Nice. Here we have some more examples of blending the words together in these sentences. Let's go on an adventure is how you would say it slowly, right? But listen to this. Let's go on an adventure. Let's go on an adventure. In English, when we're speaking quickly, we don't pronounce every single word clearly. Everything gets messy, right? Let's go on an adventure. She'll pick it up later. We would say, she'll pick it up later. 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 Great job. He'll turn off the light. If we're saying quickly, might sound like this. He'll turn off the light. He'll turn off the light. Look at how the turns into the, right? He'll turn off the light. He'll turn off the light. Can you give it to her? We might say as, can you give it to her? Can you give it to her? Hey, can you just give it to her? Can you give it to her? Another big feature of the American accent is the nasal sounds. He's singing in the shower. Singing. He's singing in the shower. He's singing in the shower. She's been running every day. They kept bringing snacks. Bringing. They kept bringing snacks. Pass the table. Pass the table. We bought a present. We bought a present. We bought a present. He fixed the window. He fixed the window. He fixed the window. They moved the sofa. They moved the sofa. They moved the sofa. That's a cool picture. Oh, that's a cool picture. Ah, that's a cool picture. I can't relax here. I can't relax here. I can't relax here. I can't relax here. Let's invite them. Let's invite them. Yeah, let's invite them. We need to decide soon. We need to decide soon. To decide soon. To decide soon. We need to decide soon. Okay, they'll begin at noon. They'll begin at noon. They'll begin at noon. They'll begin at noon. That's a bad idea. That's a bad idea. That's a bad idea. That's a bad idea. Listen to how the TH kind of goes away when I say it quickly. That's a bad idea. That's a bad idea. I don't say, that's a bad idea. That's a bad idea. That's a bad idea. He lay on the bed. He lay on the bed. He lay on the bed. Okay. She had a pad of paper. 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 Listen to the of. It kind of turns into a pad of paper. She had a pad of paper. Yeah, she had a pad of paper with her. Okay. They read what he said. Yep, they read what he said. What he said. What he said. They read what he said. They were very poor growing up. They were very poor growing up. They were very poor growing up. We took a city tour. A tour of the city. He wasn't sure what to do. He wasn't sure what to do. One more time. He wasn't sure what to do. Yeah, he wasn't sure what to do. He wasn't sure what to do. He heard every word. He heard every word. The bird flew away. The bird flew away. The bird flew away. The bird flew away. They took a wrong turn. 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 She got the third prize. 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 She had a big scratch. She had a big scratch. She had a big scratch. Okay, we watched them stretch first. We watched them stretch first. We watched them stretch first. I love splashes in the pool. All right, faster now. I love splashes in the pool. I love splashes in the pool. Now, sometimes H is a hard H, and sometimes it's a silent H. Look at this. We hiked up the hill. We hiked up the hill. We hiked up the hill. You can still hear that hard H sound. We hiked up the hill. Okay, sometimes H has a silent sound with certain words. Be honest with me. Honest, honest. Be honest with me. Be honest with me. Okay, he held my hand. He held my hand. He held my hand. And another silent H. She's an honor student. Honor, honor. Okay, means she's a really good student. She's an honor student. She's an honor student. She's an honor student. Sometimes different vowels can sound the same in American English. I brought a sleeping cot. C-O-T, cot. I brought a sleeping cot. I brought a sleeping cot. Okay, now look at C-A-U-G-H-T. She caught the ball easily. Different spelling, same sound. She caught the ball easily. She caught the ball easily. When we ask a question in American English, the tone of your voice rises, okay? Are you coming? Hey, are you coming? Hey, are you coming? Are you coming? Hello, are you coming? Do we have to? 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 Is he okay? Is he okay? Is he okay? Oh my God, is he okay? Is he okay? Can she drive? Can she drive? Are they done? Are they done? I think you guys get the point with this one. Some words are nouns and some words are verbs, even though they're spelled the same way, and we need to say them differently. Look at the noun of record. That's a record. That's a record. Now listen to the verb form. Please record this. Please record this. That's a record. Please record this. Okay, look at present and present. Present is a noun, like a present, a gift that you give someone. Present means you're showing something off. She gave me a present. We'll present the slides. Awesome. Here are two more words that people are always pronouncing wrong because they're spelled the same. Look at this. Address as a noun and address as a verb. Okay, what's your address? Let's address the issue. Yeah, let's address the issue. That means let's talk about the problem. Let's discuss the problem. Let's address the issue. Let's address the issue. Thank you guys so much for watching. A huge thanks to all of my channel members. You guys make my work possible. Become a channel member if you want PDFs, bonus videos, and access to my English book club. See you all again very soon.